Welcome to another edition of Penn State Sports Update. I'm John Keenan, and this is Ryan Lam to recap this week in sports. Let's start off with some college football action. Number 4, Penn State took on 17th-ranked Minnesota in a tough road environment on Saturday. In a battle of two undefeated teams, the Nittany Lions fell behind early and couldn't complete a late comeback. The final score was 31-26. The Golden Gophers jumped to number 7 in the latest AP poll, while Penn State fell back to number 9. Penn State fans, don't be sad. The Nittany Lions still have a chance to make the playoff and control their destiny to reach the Big Ten title game. It won't be easy for them, however, as they win out their last 3 games, one of which a trip to Ohio State on November 23rd. The other playoff-altering game this Saturday was one of the biggest games this season, with number 2 LSU defeating number 3 Alabama in Tuscaloosa. The Tigers won 46-41, propelling them to the number 1 spot in the AP poll. Although Alabama mustered a late rally, LSU sealed the game on a Joe Burrow first down run to remain undefeated on the season.
It was a successful weekend for Penn State soccer. The men protected home field and cruised to a 3-0 victory against number 7 Wisconsin in the Big Ten quarterfinal. Christian Sloat rode his hot form to open the scoring in the second half. Coach Jeff Cook's team will now play Michigan in the semifinals on Friday at Maryland. Meanwhile, the women's soccer team clinched its 8th Big Ten championship at Rutgers. Coach Erica Dambach's squad defeated Purdue on Friday in the semifinals by way of an Ali Schlegel header and a Sam Coffey penalty goal. The final pitted Penn State against Michigan. The match remained scoreless up until the 81st minute when Peyton Linehan was charged for an own goal to give Michigan the lead. Penn State quickly responded as Sam Coffey equalized the score. The game headed into overtime and Michigan had a golden opportunity in the 92nd minute. Seconds later, Talia Ferry played a long ball to Peyton Linehan and the freshman beat the approaching goalkeeper with a chip shot to clinch a dramatic win for Penn State. This is Penn State's 9th straight win and first ranked win of the season.
In the NBA, the big story, the Miami Heat placed guard Dion Waiters on a 10-game suspension without pay after suffering a panic attack from consuming a THC-infused edible on the team's plane Thursday night. Waiters received medical treatment when the team landed. The Heat released a statement saying they were, quote, disappointed in his actions and are happy that the outcome was not worse. The Golden State Warriors are off to a rough start to the season. The Warriors lost Kevin Durant in the offseason to free agency, Klay Thompson in the finals to a torn ACL, and now Steph Curry was ruled unlikely to play this season following a hand injury. The Warriors are just 2-8, with the only bright spots being Eric Paschall and D'Angelo Russell.
It was a rivalry weekend in world soccer right before another international break. Liverpool demolished Man City 3-1 in what can be a tone-setter for the Premier League title. Fabinho, Mo Salah and Sadio Mane got on the score sheet before Bernardo Silva found a consolation goal. In Ligue 1, Marseille played Lyon. That game saw Dimitri Payet set the tone with 2 Marseille goals in the first half and the team holding on for a 2-1 win despite being a man down for the last 30 minutes. In Bundesliga, Bayern Munich and Robert Lewandowski thrashed Dortmund 4-0 in a statement win in Der Klassiker. In Serie A, Juventus faced off against AC Milan. Wojciech Szczęsny made 7 saves for Juve to claim man of the match, while the Argentinian duo Gonzalo Higuain and Paulo Dybala capped off a 1-0 win. In La Liga, the El Gran derby between Real Betis and Sevilla was underway. It was Dutch striker Luc de Jong who clinched the game winner for Sevilla in the 55th minute to claim bragging rights in the Sevilla derby. Finally, in the MLS Cup, the Seattle Sounders met Toronto FC for the 3rd time in 4 years and came away with a 3-1 victory at home for the Cup. So John, what are you looking forward to in this weekend of sports?
I'm looking forward to the Penn State-Indiana game on Saturday. I think that'll be a great game. Following the loss, I feel like they need to get this win under their belts to get a good win.
Like for me personally, Penn State soccer. They've been riding hot form. Men's going to be in the Big Ten semifinals in Maryland on Friday and Sunday as well if they make it to the final. And Penn State women's soccer will host Stony Brook on Friday at 6 p.m. here at Jeffrey Field for the first round of the NCAA tournament. So you could probably catch me there. You should catch me
Absolutely.
there. That's my job. All right, so this wraps up this edition for Penn State Sports Update. For John Keenan, I'm Ryan Lam. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching our latest edition of Penn State Sports Night. If you're a fan of our content, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more clips. Also follow us on Twitter at PSSNTV and on Instagram at PSU Sports Night to keep up with the action. For all my colleagues, we are Penn State Sports Night.